So I just got done over at the local place where I'm gonna be ordering my shed for my shed to cabin conversion. I put together a custom build, 12 by 30, and I'm just waiting on getting the quote back. That way we can put the order in and get things moving. It'll be a little while before I would receive my shed, but in the meantime, mission. I want to move base camp, and I'm gonna move it closer to the build site area where I'll be building the cabin. There's an access road that goes all the way around the build site, almost like making the build site like an island that's surrounded by all these little interior roads here. This road that goes around, I have to clean it up a little bit, and there's a couple spots I gotta level out, make it more drivable. So let's get to work and do that. Let's drive the car around it and see how it goes. Let's go back through it the other way now. All right, I think that was a success. The more I drive on it, the better it'll get.
Okay, time for the fun, long, boring part of the process, and that is leveling the deck. I have to level each one of the blocks individually, but also level them to each other. This is just one of those tedious, time-consuming parts of the process. So why am I exactly building this floating deck out here? It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect because it's going to be a temporary thing. And it's just as the days are getting warmer and more humid, I want to get my tent off the ground so it can get better airflow underneath it. So pretty much all of these materials will be reused in upcoming future projects. Oh, and by the way, I did get my quote in, and the shed has been ordered. It'll be a handful of weeks before it arrives, but super exciting part of the process. So for now, this floating deck will serve its purpose, and we'll get base camp moved closer to the build site. Well, actually on the build site, and that'll make it a little bit easier when the shed arrives and I start converting it into my home.
All right, let's try this melon. Yeah. It's like a cross between a cantaloupe and a honeydew. It's juicy. Tonight's dinner, very simple. Just a little fillet of salmon, wild caught salmon, not farm raised. Got some leftover kimchi, and of course some melon. So I don't like to season my fish. I like my fish just plain. I think that's how it tastes the best. Most seasonings, I think, ruin the taste of the fish. And the only seasoning that I do tolerate a little bit of is just like a little squirt of lemon. That's okay. But nice, simple. Gonna sit by these hot coals while they're burning out and just enjoy some dinner. Pretty good. Now, of course, this would all be way better if I caught my own fish. I grew the Napa cabbage, the carrots, and the peppers and all that for my kimchi, made my own kimchi, grew my own melon. But that's all coming. It's all coming. The garden's coming. The home's coming. Everything's on its way. So gotta do what I can for the time being. But it's pretty good.